Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So in this one we're going to be on Berlin, and this is a game I played yesterday in the LTG, and this is with my dad. He was in the Super Hellcat. We go to different areas of the map, and ultimately what you'll see is we lose the south side of this map, and then we kind of lose the north side, and then we kind of lose the south side too. So how this became a win, guys, I'll spoil it for you guys. It was a win. I don't think I would, well, I rarely post videos that are losses. I'm going to go to the north side of this map. Usually when I'm in light tanks like this, MT25, LTG, even the LT432 that I just got, I love to take this position right here, this little pocket. And the reason for that, guys, is because you'll always find one person that's running through the mid somewhere. I pull up here, and usually what I do is I'll sit here just for a minute. I'll take a look, see if there's anybody coming from here, and then I will usually get moving into this little pocket right here. Now, while this area probably isn't the best place to go for light tanks, like if I'm in the ELC, right, guys, I'm like in a bush right here. But that tank is basically an anomaly because its camo rating is nearly 50%. So when you have a camo rating that good, you're able to literally get into bushes that are no bigger than this little car here, and you can cover yourself up very well, and no one's going to see you until they proxy you, until they get into this white bubble here on my map. So basically, when you're in a different tank like this tank has some turret armor, I'm always going to take this tank to where I think the gun is going to be useful, because the ELC even doesn't have the gun to really do much. It's terrible accuracy and stuff. So here we are, guys. We're pulling up to this little pocket, and we're going to get a shot on this Super Hellcat. I'm going to speed it up to 2 times. And you'll see here, we're putting shots into this Super Hellcat. Now, I tracked him, so I think maybe I can get some blind shots here. We're going to try and poke on this Centurion, and you'll see that this was a very bad decision on my part. I poke on the Centurion. He is able to get a shot into me. I'm not able to get a shot into him. That's why the light tanks, really, guys, are not made for brawling. You can do it. You can do it in some light tanks, but you'll find that usually you just end up losing too much HP. So we get another shot into the Super Hellcat there. Or actually, I think that was the first shot. I tracked him the first time. And we're just looking for shots here, guys. These AMXs decide that they're going to scream across the field here. I missed that second shot there, actually the third shot as well, but we're able to get one shot in there, and Artie is now targeting me. I was talking to my dad from across the room, and I says, this is ridiculous that I have 2 Artie targeting me in this pocket. And you see that there he kills one of our guys, and he goes dark here, and I knew he was going to. I was trying to get a good shot on him here, but eventually you'll see, guys, he comes back, which I imagined he would probably get lit again. And I'm kind of waiting for that, and take a shot there. It goes in, and we end up killing the AMX-13, and that's really good. Now I see that my dad actually died from that because the AMX spotted him, which is unfortunate, but he did get a couple shots off. And you'll see that the Centurion is now pushing up, and I see on the map, guys, like here we only have a JP, and this is like not a very good area to have someone anyway, and we have the Progetto, and I see that they have couple other tanks here. So right now is the right decision to get out of here, guys. We have 2 heavies that are over here on the field, and they're both tier 6s, but still, we're going to lose the north side of this map. It's pretty clear, and this is the right play to make. We're going to get out of here, and we're going to reassess the situation now. Hellcat's here. I try and take a shot on the Hellcat. I get spotted. I miss my shot. He misses his shot. Is what it is, guys. GW Panther is targeting me again, and I'm just kind of trying to maneuver my way out without taking a shot from Artie, and you'll see that the Tiger is now poking around this corner, and I see the VK here. So we've lost the north side of this map, guys. We've completely lost the north side of this map. Artie hasn't even relocated, which is bad because he's going to end up dying. And really, at this point, guys, I'm getting ready for a loss because I see that we have not pushed the south side of this map either, and what it comes down to, guys, is I'm just looking for somewhere to be safe, because on this map, I've noticed, guys, on Berlin, it's very difficult to find an area where you can remain safe while taking shots kind of as a last stand. I would say that maybe where this Crusader is over here is a decent spot, but the game is close enough to where I don't want to go into a corner like that yet, because that would kind of throw the game. and you see that the SU gets spotted here, and he gets wrecked, and now it's not looking good at all, guys. But ultimately, again, guys, like I was saying, what I find is it's very hard that once you start losing your map advantages here on this map, it becomes very, very difficult, more difficult than most, to bring a game back like this, because everything is wide open out here. Like, there's really nowhere else to go. I mean, you have some bushes, but it's just not a good spot. You have really very little hard cover to defend against really losing both sides of the map. So here I make a mistake, guys. I'm trying to poke on this M4A1 and use this bush, but he ends up spotting me, and I take 2 shots, and now I'm basically a one-shot, but I do get some spotting damage there. And really, guys, I mean, it's, like I said, it's 6-10. I think there's no way we're going to bring this game back. And Armor Slayer here, he's on Hack 1, which is my clan, and I noticed that. Here he is, guys, Hack 1. And I noticed him pulling up here, so I'm kind of poking on him, and I'm trying to keep him lit. This is, some good friendly competition here, and we're looking for a shot on him, and we get it. We clean him up. I messaged him after the game. He's a great player, guys, and we're gonna clean him up. We're gonna get away, and I want to get in this bush. This is a really good bush to sit, guys, if you're starting to lose the south side of the map and you're a TD. It's a really good spot to go back to. I've done it in my STG. I was able to get a few shots off before dying, and it's a good spot. However, if you're losing both sides of the map, really no spot is good. But I'm going to sit in this bush to try and just see who else is pressing. I have kind of the view range to do that. I'm running optics and I'm running food, but my crew isn't very good on this tank, so I think my view range is only like 425 or something like that, 430. So we see the GSOR here, guys, and at this point, I'm almost sure that I'm dead. I'm able to wiggle myself around. The GSOR misses. I get one shot at him. I apologize for continuing to pause, guys. It's just like a habit. And somehow I'm able to wiggle my way out of there, not get hit by the 3 Arty, get unlit, and get in this bush. And we get the GSOR dead there. And somehow I'm still alive, guys, right? So now I'm taking a shot at this M4A1. I'm pretty sure I get lit again. I don't, actually. I take a shot at the GSOR. I'm pretty sure I did get lit there, guys. Maybe it didn't show or I just missed it. But take a shot at the M4A1, and now he's, I think we killed him. And now I'm looking for the VK. Now what's important to note here, guys, is I see that we have the 2 Arty and the GSOR here, and the M4 is over here, and I know he's probably not going to have a shot at this guy. No, I think he will. I thought he was actually further back. But what I'm doing is I'm not going to shoot at this guy now, because I've made so many risky plays already, guys, getting as close as I did to all these other enemies. And the GSORs, they should have killed me for sure there. So what I'm going to do is just slowly back into this bush, keep the VK lit, get the spotting damage, get him killed, and now it's 11-10, and they only have the GSOR left. So this game has turned around quickly, again, guys, as all my games do. They always turn around fairly quickly, and in this situation, we now have to spot the GSOR. Now, what is the best way to do that? Well, I would think that it would either be this bush here or coming up here. Now, we're kind of able to light him here, or maybe it was the M4 that did that, but I'm going to take a shot at him here. I don't get lit, I miss, and really what it comes down to now is just keeping this guy lit. There's 3 Arty, the M4A1 dies, and I realize, like, it's a really bad decision to take shots at this guy if I know I'm going to get spotted doing it. So he backs down, guys. What am I going to do? I'm going to move up to the next bush and spot him. Now, I get into this bush, spot him immediately as I expect to. Once he gets to a good enough distance away, I take a shot. And I'm not lit, and he gets hit by Arty, and I know I wasn't lit, but Arty even blind fired this area because they're very smart. Whoever blind fired me knows what bush I'm in, guys. So I bounce there, and then, oh, I actually do get lit here. I'm sorry, I didn't think I got lit there. But Arty blind fires, well, doesn't blind fire, they shoot at me. And the other Arty fires, and I take 52 damage. I'm able to clean him up, and somehow, for like the 3rd or 4th time in this game, guys, I'm able to get away from Arty. And I mean, it's a miracle that I'm still alive, guys, but some games you just get really lucky, and I ultimately didn't make the best plays here, but I think given the situation of the game, we made the best plays really with what we had, because we lost both sides of the map and we really had no map to work with. So now you'll see, guys, it's a minute and 42 seconds left. We're looking for all the arty, and I get one shot on the GW there, and the G-Sword is moving up. Now, I'm about ready to kill this GW and run to cap, to get on the cap with the G-Sword, because what I realize, guys, is there's a minute and 12 seconds left. You know, I'm going in 2 times right now. I kill the GW, and I'm about to get on cap with the GSOR, and then he gets off the cap. So now, guys, this move by the GSOR might have thrown us the game. It might have cost us the game. And I mean, in this situation, the best thing to do would have been to get on cap. We would have had just enough time to cap out, and I'm pretty sure at this point, guys, it's a draw, because we now have to kill 2 arty in 45 seconds. So the Crusader manages to get the kill on this S51. Thank God we needed that, otherwise we would have lost the game. You can see the clock's moving, guys. I'm going to slow this down to 1 times as it gets to the final few seconds here. And right when I cross this corner, guys, we're at 11 seconds, and I spot the M44. And I don't have a shot, so I'm like, okay, it's a draw. And the GSOR just happens to have a shot from where he was over here. And with literally 2 seconds left, guys, I mean, we won this game. And it was just, it was a pleasure to be in this game, guys, because the feeling I got at 2 seconds when he killed that last arty was just, it was like, oh my God, man, that was so close, but that was so satisfying at the same time. So, what are my end thoughts on this game, guys? As I always like to do. When you lose the north side on this map, guys, it is very difficult, in my opinion, to defend against that. There's not a lot of places, like, there's hard cover here, and they can get on cap, but the problem is when they get on cap, there's hard cover for them as well. And really, when you're over here, like, you could use these bushes in this area, right here, to defend against the cap. And I'm pretty sure you could do the same thing on the other side. Like, if you lose the north, I think it's even almost easier on the other side, because you have like this little hill here that you can go to. It's a little different on the west side, but for the most part, you know, I find it to be kind of difficult to defend on this map, because what happens when you lose the north is not only do you lose the north, but usually people will come like this way too. And you see that when that SU-130 died over here earlier on, that's exactly what happened. Someone was right here, and then you end up getting spotted here too. And it's very, I don't know, it's just very difficult the way this map is made, because the south is so wide open. And I haven't found a good way to really defend against losing the north. I wanted to get a couple shots on this Tiger, but my tank wasn't even tall enough to get over this bridge. This bridge is very tall, you know, the structure here. So I wasn't able to really take first shots on the Tiger there. Because what you could do when you're running away, guys, is like poke, get a shot, come back to another corner, get another shot as they keep advancing. And that's kind of how you use, you know, even if you have mild firepower in a light tank, that's how you use it and use your mobility to kind of outplay someone that's in a heavier tank. South side of this map, guys, if you lose the south side, I don't think it's the biggest deal, because if you win the north, usually you have a, it's easier because the south is so wide open that you have an easier time kind of poking on these guys. And also, they have to come all the way through here. Like, if they come all the way through here, you have so many bushes that you can retreat to. So I think losing the south side isn't quite as difficult as losing the north side of this map on either side. So that's kind of my final thoughts on this map, guys. On this particular game, this was, I love the word anomaly, guys, but I have to use it again. This was very rare. Like, normally, I've had this situation a lot on this map, on Berlin. It's a fairly new map. I think it's been around, what, a year maybe, if that. Normally when this happens, guys, and we lose kind of both sides of the map, which is really the case on almost any map, you lose. And somehow, I don't know how we were able to bring this back. I got very lucky. I was able to get all the spotting damage I did. And really, my play was nothing spectacular here. It was just trying to stay in the bushes and using my gun when I needed to use my gun, like to take out the G-Store there at the end. So I think that's about it, guys, to wrap this up. I'm still kind of getting used to the map Berlin, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was informative, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.